Episode 41. Having thwarted the goblin ambush of the merchant caravan, the adventurers now must decide what the next plan is. Do they go to the sheriff? Do they confront the guards? Do they try and find the elf? Or do they try and confront the goblins and fight their hideout? Let's see what they choose.
I honestly thought this adventure would take like 3 hours, but I think it's going to take more like 6. I'm basically running a 5e module. Like, everyone seemed to be really up for it. I just thought, okay.
I don't mind. Last week I just said I'd set on the fence and let everyone else decide, and they wanted to come here, so
yeah,
here's what it is.
It's like with a 5e, you can tell it's a 5e module because it's like everybody's waiting until you turn up, and then suddenly, the moment you arrive in town, there's a dragon attack and it attacks the town, and everyone's running around, and it's like everywhere you go, it's like, okay, the adventurers are here. Okay, start the ambush.
It's not been too bad.
It's just different.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of talking, isn't there? I don't think we're going to get much money out of it.
As long as nobody dies, it's not a problem.
True.
And me saying that means it's now going to be a problem. Someone is going to die.
Well, the only money we've got arranged at the moment is if we sort out the hobgoblins, that means a fight, which means that someone's going to get at least hurt, if not die. So.
Yeah, I don't have a problem if it's a slow session. I am running dangerously low on funds.
So 2 people are going to take the wagon back to town, and then what's everyone else doing?
Which 2 people?
I guess we could follow the guards and see where the hobgoblins go. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. So how about this? Doesn't really matter who. I'm just going to fast forward a bit. 2 of you take the wagon back to town, and obviously the merchants are really thankful. And I don't know, they give you 100 silver as a reward. And then the rest of you follow the tracks, and you discover that the guards' tracks, after they go a little ways out of sort of sight of where you were, where the attack happened, they all turn and start heading. So you were following them southeast, and then the guard tracks turn and all switch from a run to a walk and begin heading west to back directly to White Sparrow over the fields.
You said there was a guard's tracks?
Yeah, the goblin tracks continue to the southeast.
It's like they've kind of decided they've fended them off and they've decided to go back or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we've done enough, that kind of thing.
So, what now?
Probably going to follow the goblin trail, aren't we?
Don't we know where that's going to go?
Yeah, I mean...
Who's like maybe a thief or something. Make a wisdom check.
Boom.
So looking at the tracks, you actually see the tracks tell a slightly different tale. What you can see is the goblins slowing down, the guards reaching the goblins, a sort of bit of milling around, then the goblins go one way and the guards go the other way.
So it's all arranged.
Unfortunately, the goblin tracks lead to a river, and then they kind of cross through a river and then they become hard to follow.
Where's the river? Which is it a new bit that we
It's
can't
like a
see?
small river. It's not
okay.
like a brook. It's not mapped.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say that you all meet up back at White Sparrow later that day, unless anyone shouts at me.
Sorry, say that last bit again, Gareth.
So I'm going to say you all meet up back at White Sparrow later that day, unless anyone shouts at me and says, no, I have a strong urge to not do that.
No, I think we need to reconvene and have a discussion, don't we, as a group?
So meet back up at White Sparrow midday.
Yeah.
What do you want to do next?
I think we should discuss this. So it clearly looks like somehow, because we talked to the merchants, didn't we? So they've obviously taken all their goods out. So the guards didn't know about it, but
clearly the guards are in cahoots with the goblins.
Yeah. So it's more widespread than we would have thought. It seems to be the whole company. So
there's a conspiracy.
Yeah. So I think at this point, I don't know what everyone else thinks, but again, it's kind of like having the proof, isn't it? Because you go to the sheriff or whatever, but how are they going to believe us?
What's that coming off your speaker there, Pete?
Sorry about
that. A really weird noise. There's a dog. Yeah. It sounded like someone talking. It sounded a bit like that. It sounded like Oolong Johnson, like the cat. Oh, Long John Silver.
She's not very happy. She wants more food, but she's not having any.
You gotta find the goblin hideout. Got to, I guess, bring everyone to justice. That's optional. You're not gonna get paid for that necessarily.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we need to. I'm not quite sure how we're going to sort out the issue of the fact that the whole bloody company is corrupt.
Yeah, to be honest, if we're not going to get any pay out of that, there's no point. Let's go to the goblins.
Where are the goblins?
But presumably, if the goblins have been raiding these things, they should have valuables like stashed away, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I think that's where we'll make our money, is if we actually do the goblin hideout. I think maybe get the cart ready to go out tomorrow, see if you can follow the elf again, but more of us go, and then we follow the goblin.
Thing is, if it's dark, we might struggle to find them. Presumably, at some point there will be like a cave or something that we can find.
Yeah, we'll have a better chance if we can follow the contact the elf talks to, won't we?
Yeah, but I think the thing was that it was like dark. It's like really dark, and they're just going to like long grass and couldn't see where they were going. So
if there's more of us, we can be in better positions.
Yeah, but for what? So if they go into the long grass and you can't see them because it's dark, and Garrett, we could try kind of seeing if. Yeah, the problem is we can't follow the tracks very well after it goes across the stream. I wonder if we should just head out that way and just look before it gets dark.
Head out which way?
Where we saw the goblins going.
Yeah, but you looked there, but you couldn't find their trail. So
I'm wondering whether the goblins have gone and taken over the bandits' cave.
Could be something like that.
I mean, we could go to the church and move out from there and just see what we can see.
So are you going to follow the elf, or you're just going to hang out at the church indefinitely, or what's the
plan here?
Yeah.
I'm not sensing a huge amount of enthusiasm.
I think it's just working out what the best option is. So, do you have any? What do you think, Tony? Have you got any kind of opinions about like what we should do, or like any ideas about how we can? We keep getting, we will get paid for whatever, but it's obviously it feels like it would be good to sort out all the crap in White Sparrow as well.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we could follow the elves. Do we think it's particularly dangerous? Because life from them is obviously the biggest consideration. And whilst 500 gold is is an okay reward for one day's work, if they're just going to attack us.
I think like if you all stay the night at the inn, then the money you got will pay for that, won't it?
Yes.
Well, we've pretty much already spent whatever reward we were going to get by staying in the inn last night.
But what are you going to do now?
So we have to deal with the goblins to get anything out of this. Because the merchants are a dead end from the sound of it.
I think the ideal would be to find where the goblins are and take them out.
Yeah, well, it's about the map is crossed out. Did I miss something there? Was that?
Oh yeah, that's because there wasn't anything there. It was just a sort of
empty cave.
That's where the goblins used to be.
That's where you saw the partially burned orders from the 9th cohort of the Hobgoblin Occupational Army to the Brownleaf Goblins, ordering them to do something, but the rest of the orders have been burned in a fire.
Do we have any idea where these goblins are? Just to reiterate.
You know that the elf has been dealing with the goblins.
The only lead
you don't know whether he knows where they are or not, or whether he only meets them at the church. Could be either.
Could be either. That's true.
The only lead we've got is that elf.
But the guards are also in on it, aren't they? So,
but they don't go to the meeting. They may not know where.
They might not know where the goblins are.
The elf might not know where the goblins are if they always meet at that church.
That's
yeah, but the elf
either he does know, or he may only know. Yeah.
That one goblin, and that goblin that's going to know where the goblins are. If we follow the elf and either try and follow the goblin or grab the goblin,
we'd ambush them, get there before the elf.
But that goblin is our lead. We need that goblin, basically, to work out where the other goblins are so we can actually do something.
Are you going to follow the elf over there? Or do you know that they always meet at the church, I guess? Maybe they do.
Well, there'd have to be a reason for him to go out there. That you'd have to convince the merchants to actually send the caravan out again.
I mean, we could always, lie in wait just in case.
Well, how does the goblin know that?
They'd send him a message.
How would they send him a message?
With a messenger.
What?
What I mean is, let's say that you arrange for a really juicy transport to go out tomorrow, hoping that the elf will go and meet the goblin at the church. What I'm saying is, supposing you did do that and he went to the church, or supposing you didn't do that and he didn't go to the church, how would the goblin know either way, whether the elf was going to the church or not?
Well, you'd have to have an agreement to have a regular meeting at a known location.
Exactly.
That might not be a daily meeting, though. It might be a weekly meeting.
It's true.
Yeah, but
in which case it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, I got a
guess
feeling they're going to want a meeting due to the fact
guess it
that
depends how
their last ambush didn't actually work.
often they send stuff out as well, doesn't it? If it's every day, then
Like, clearly what happened at that ambush is there was a whole shitload of adventurers, so the goblins were like, well, we're going to leave. Because there's 6 of us, and there was supposed to be 1 driver and a load of loot, but instead there's 1 driver and loot, and then like 10 adventurers or something.
So the issue that we have is that the guards kind of know they've kind of they know that presumably the guards will know the adventurers were there, right? And obviously the goblins know the adventurers were there, so they've got that whole thing of actually no, I guess they wouldn't know that we knew about it because we've just decided to just randomly go out with it, I guess.
We just have
the only thing
traveling in that direction.
Yeah, they don't know that we told the merchants about the
They don't know that we know that they know that we know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what we got to do
Is
is
this important? Like, how are you going to find the goblins?
we've got to basically see if that elf goes out.
Yeah. So you're going to wait for the elf to go out and follow him,
Follow him.
or are you going to go to the church first and hope the elf turns up, or what's the?
I think we've got to
think
wait
probably
for the elf.
I think it makes sense just to head out like ahead of when that time was and like go down to the southwest area perhaps, or like maybe we can actually because they went to the southeast, maybe that's the direction they come from, and then they sort of loop around because this is where the path is. But I was thinking we could sort of lay in wait and kind of spread out a bit and see if we can like see where they come from. But it seems like they would sort of just to the southeast or southwest of there basically.
Yeah, but if you're not at the church, you won't be guaranteed to see them. They might just go right past you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
We need to set up the
If
ambush
it's
at the
not-
church if we're going to do
But
that.
if you want to capture someone, I think that makes sense actually
Yeah,
to capture them.
We want to capture the goblin so that we can find out where their camp is. But we need the goblin to tell us where the camp is. Right. So let's set this ambush up. So we're going to
go to the church in the daytime.
to the church and set the ambush up.
Yeah, but we've got to wait till for it's like almost 12 hours or something, isn't it? Do we want to tell the sheriff about what we've discovered so far?
I don't see much point.
Just to see what they like want to do about it, really.
I'm not seeing much point in telling anyone anything at the moment.
The Ivy Church.
You look at church. A big black hole.
It's all overgrown with ivy and abandoned.
There's not much place to hide, is there?
Harrison able to track can Harrison find any goblin footprints or anything from when they came up to the church before? Given that it's daytime now as well.
No, I think again you follow the tracks to a brook where they lose you again. But you do notice there's quite a few footsteps. It's not just the footprints of one goblin. There's quite a lot. Or they're different sizes and things. You can tell there's more than one goblin that's gone this way.
Yeah, whether there's there's only one of them there, but then maybe there's more of them going with them, just in waiting.
There's everyone where they want to be.
Nope, I haven't even thought about it. Don't know what we want to do. What are we doing? What's the plan?
There isn't. Is this just open ground? Is it mud? Is it
Grass, long grass.
long grass?
Then around the church it's a bit more worn down and muddy. There's a huge statue. In the ruined walls are still relatively intact, so you can hide inside the church.
Kind of like with a roof, on a roof. Sounds like
The roof's gone, yeah.
it's
just
just
the
kind of
walls.
like an old normal
They're
castle.
sort of collapsed walls, but there's enough of them that you can hide in amongst the ruins.
Well, let's go in then.
It's weirdly green as well. I don't know why the map was this green. Made by someone who's never seen grass before. I thought it was supposed to be toxic waste or something.
Radioactive grass.
No, it just turned out it was supposed to be grass. I was like, oh, okay.
When they met before, did they meet inside the church or outside?
The statue. So the goblin came over like this. First, the elf came up like this and waited here, and then the goblin came up to here.
So just outside the door. Fancy's going to wait in some long grass over here.
And then Converson's just standing around the front.
I haven't put them anywhere really, so
Put them somewhere.
yeah, I guess Varison's gonna try and stay hidden out over here.
Lying down in the grass or something.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I think Link might do the same sort of thing. He'll stay with him.
It's a long old wait till midnight, and then the elf turns up. And he waits in the usual spot. Looks like it's on.
Is he facing us, or is he kind of looking away?
He's looking away, looking for the goblin.
Is he looking around? Like, is he particularly alert?
Nervous.
He seems a little nervous, probably because things didn't go that well recently. But he's not really alert. Like, he's not really looking around. He just looks a bit like anxious. And this goblin's gonna come over from over here, and you make out. Is anyone watching?
Bit of a gap in the wall here, I suppose, that you
Yeah.
still could see.
So you don't have perfect view, but you can tell there are other goblins in the long grass, like moving about. You can't see them clearly, like you're not entirely sure on the numbers or where they are exactly. But they're all kind of coming along behind the lead goblin. So it's like a little Waz too. I didn't know other people could name them. What's going on here? Oh, someone's just written some text next to him.
Yeah, lucky placement.
Just written it on the map. Nice.
Just typed it in, just happened to be in the perfect spot.
You can overhear them talking, and you learn that this goblin is called Wiggletoes.
Hey,
The elf is called Ilundar. The first name terms before we murder them. So what's the plan here? When are you going to act? They start to talk. Wiggletoes is like wants to know what's been, the boss wants to know what's going on here, like what happened with that last ambush. Ilundar's like, there's these meddling adventurers in town. They're all up in our business, man. We have to shut it down for a while.
We need to get them at least one alive. So
I think Varyson's going to try and sort of creep up if he can. Is it easy to kind of get over these little hills?
Yeah, I mean, it just takes, it's a little bit of a scrabble, so it might be a little bit noisy doing that.
Rob's going to ready his bow, but obviously he's not going to jump out and like start aiming or anything. That would just be dumb.
Sort of like you had a lot of time to plan, so I assume you have some kind of a plan. Like, do you have a plan? You had 12 hours, so
Well, would anybody be unhappy if the plan was we wait for Barrison to give the signal and kind of charge them?
Seems all right.
I think
It's a very simple plan.
more people
Okay.
would be kind of outside. Yeah, give the signal, Harrison.
So what should we agree the signal has been? Should we try and attack them? Should we try and go and grab them alive?
We just want to grab them, really, don't we?
Yeah.
But be
We need to
prepared,
interrogate one of them.
be prepared to fight if we have to.
Ideally both, right? So
The only thing is, they might say some stuff whilst they're just chatting that they would be less inclined to say if they were under interrogation. Yeah, so it's up to you when you give the signal, I suppose.
I mean, we could always follow the goblin back to his goblin base instead of trying to attack him or
I think the
capture
problem
him.
before was because it was so dark and you're going into that long grass. It's really hard to follow where they go. I think that was the problem before.
You carry a
That's why I
torch this time, so it might be easier.
You still have to know where the goblins have gone, right? And you still have to stay close enough behind if you're trying to use the torch to any degree, right?
Well, he's carrying the torch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The goblin is carrying a torch.
You could easily put it out.
I mean, he seemed happy enough walking up with it, so maybe. I mean, he is followed by a band of goblins as well.
We need to grab him and drag him into the church.
It kind of feels like, Link and Varison kind of charge in from where they are, and
Well, Angry's
the
just
others
going to
try
run
and-
out and grab the elf and give the signal. Drag him into the church.
yeah. So I think the idea is that if you guys can get one of them, Varison and Link are going to try and grab the other if they can.
All right, if you want to go for Wiggletoes, then
Yeah. So I think both Link and Varison are going to.
So they need to move up to be close enough, don't they?
we're supposed to be probably hear them chatting.
Give
whilst
in the
we're-
signal, or
What's the deal with like the distance away and all that kind of stuff, and trying to grab them, or
what do you mean by what is the deal?
like if I want to try and run up and charge them, can I do a run and like rugby tackle them or do something like that? Just thinking in terms of how far away they are.
I mean, sure. I mean, I'll probably allow that. They've finished talking. They've agreed they're going to shut things down for a couple of weeks and let the heat die down, and they're beginning to turn and go their separate ways.
Okay.
Right.
Anyone
So I
going to do anything yet?
So I think, Varison and Link are gonna, steady on, because I think that we've decided we're going to do it before they start parting ways, basically.
Are we going to capture one of them?
I think we try and capture both if we can, but Goblin I think would be better.
Wiggletoes extinguishes his torch.
Come on,
Angry runs
come on,
out and
Gareth.
grabs.
This is still part of the 12-hour negotiation of what we're doing, right? We haven't.
It's going to be a real 12 hours wall time at this rate. I mean, come on.
Angry runs out and grabs the elf.
Rolf will take a shot at the Wiggletoes' kneecaps.
I
Okay.
think Varison and Link are trying to sort of, they're going to run over, just before they turn. So he's not over here, he's over here. When they start moving, he's over. I can't even trust him. Where's the thing? They're back over here.
Roll to shoot Wiggletoes in the kneecaps.
He's
You roll-
trying
if
not
you roll-
to kill him.
If you roll too high, though, you might you might injure him more fatally.
That is the problem. Do you want to do that? Let's not do that.
No, I should have seen her do the charm spell on him.
Why didn't you say that earlier? Before they started firing.
Oh.
moves. Why
That's-
did
I've been waiting for this.
part of the plan?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. How does this work again?
Oh shit!
What?
All the goblins are going to spring up out of the grass.
Okay.
Okay.
So Isilor's going to do a strength roll against Wiggletoes. Is that?
Yeah. Sorry. Isilor's gonna run up and try and restrain Wiggletoes as far as he gets there.
That's you can roll with advantage. Then you're only going to roll. Only one person's going to roll.
Is Varson stronger than Isilor? Probably.
It's whoever gets there first, which is probably you, I guess, isn't it?
That's right at the end of Isilor's movement. Like that is his last square. Probably not great if he's going to turn into a lich when he dies. So shouldn't be doing this.
Going to lich out.
I think Rolf might take a shot at one of these goblins that's coming up instead of Wiggletoes. Yeah. Does Varson want to do the roll, or should Isilor?
I'll do it. Yeah, Racing can do it, I guess.
Because Isilor's got -1.
Okay, so you grabbed Wiggletoes.
Cool. So the plan is going to be to drag him back this way, when possible.
And hand me filthy pale skins. Ah!
So Varison's got some rope as well, so he's got a little bit of it handy to try and help restrain.
One of these guys is going to attack Link.
There's Angry's grabbed the elf. So you need to do a strength.
Yep, he does. One's
I'll
going to
take a
attack
pot shot at
this
one.
miss. 3 of them are going to attack Fancy and probably miss. Oh, one of them actually hit, I think.
I'll take a pot shot at this one.
The
He's
7
running out.
off Fancy. Okay. So, wait, who's taking a shot? Or Rolf? Okay.
Rolf. Yeah. Still at the kneecaps there.
These two are going to shoot at Rolf then. Pretty much dark though, isn't it? It doesn't make any sense. There's no torches.
Oh, god damn it, he damaged the spur.
Yeah, he loses 1 durability. And he also gets hit by an arrow. 3 damage. So he's all right.
He's fine.
Sorry, did he do the strength roll? Oh, he did a really shit roll.
Yeah, he failed quite badly. He only rolled a 7.
I mean, Link's obviously. Sorry.
I only rolled a 6, so gives up too easy. What did you say, Matt?
Well, I was going to say that Link's kind of coming along to try and grab him as well, just to sort of whoever he's able to really. But I guess if is that Bull? Whoever's got him is able to get him. Is that
Yeah.
With it? It's Angry. No, sorry, it's Angry, isn't it?
Angry.
Yeah. So yeah, if Angry's got him, then Link's just basically turn around to deal with this fucker over here.
Okay, next round.
Okay. Angry is going to drag the elf into the chair.
I think Varison is going to try and do the same. I think Link is going to try and head off this guy over here.
Yeah.
And with the anticipation that maybe Neil and Goring decide to come over and deal with this guy.
Yeah, they're going to do that. Yeah.
I think Bull's just going to jump on this guy. He's asking for it.
Trying to decide which way Fancy's going to try and fall back. What's the main entrance or...
Right, let's roll the damage. Against Neil, misses. Against Link, probably misses. Against Fancy, misses.
But Link can have another pop because
Misses.
Link's got a counter attack. So let me just do
Shoot
another one.
against Asima.
Gonna
1 hit on Asima,
Really?
2 damage, which is actually enough to knock him down. Apparently.
And Fancy's going to use his scroll of Holy Scepter
So many of them.
to give him a weapon.
Did anyone hit any of the goblins? Their AC is 13.
13. No.
2 hits.
Isilor's going to do a punch.
Cool, good job. You got another attack, haven't you, Neil?
I've had 2 hits.
What?
You know,
Oh, it's a bit good.
I've done 16 damage. Is he not dead?
I think Fancy might need a hand
Just
next
2
turn.
damage.
Bull did 3 damage on his, annoyingly.
Okay.
Hey. Knuckle sandwich.
All right. Next
Does that
round.
mean we're still doing this? Okay, so Link's going to carry on with this guy.
This time
I
Fancy's
will
going
move.
to hit back.
I'll move there and there.
You want to help Fancy out? At least one of you should probably help Fancy.
Yeah. If Fancy, I think Ross got off no resistance, letting Fancy through.
Well, Fancy's
Miz.
going to hit back this turn. He's got
Okay.
a weapon in his hand now.
Go on,
If
Paul.
Bull runs full speed, I know he can't attack him, but can he just bowl him down? Like, this is an archer, right?
It's like it's open to abuse, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah, maybe there's
every
some sort of
time I always
dexterity.
try and knock them over.
Some sort of
But-
dexterity. It doesn't do any damage, and maybe the guy can shoot him on the way while he's charging. But
Oh, he definitely can shoot him.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, it's fine. They're gonna die. They're like level 1 goblins. This is like a fight for 4 level 2 adventurers or something. So it's fine.
All
I
right.
think you think it's open to abuse, but in practice, if you tried to abuse it, you'd find a way to make it kill everybody.
Yeah.
Can we just-
I wasn't trying to abuse it. It's quite a logical thing to do.
Yeah,
Can we just
exactly.
make sure the Fancy doesn't die, please? Yeah, maybe Fancy should just duck out
So
of
a
this one.
couple of them will shoot, I guess, at Neil as he runs forward and not hit him. And then a couple of them are going to shoot at Bull. Fail to hit him. Bull knocks this one over. There you go.
So I want to end up down here. I don't know. You're trying to
Three
win
of them
on this.
attack Fancy and miss. And one of them misses Link, I imagine.
And Fancy hits back. 16 for 12 damage.
I think I bopped him. Yeah.
Scoring attacking Neil.
No, he was trying to hit the
Poking
thing
him in
that
the arse.
Neil had already killed. Yeah, just like blindly swinging at the air. I think now.
Yeah, okay. So the goblin's running away.
Are we getting that one as a hostage as well then? Because he bowled him over. Can't run away or something.
He died. Right, end of combat.
Alright, so we've got 2 hostages.
End of combat, and a bell rings.
Mhm.
All the adventurers put down their weapons.
Is Asima down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Level 1 goblins. Deadly level 1 goblins.
Fancy
Sure.
is going to give.
And you roll twice on injury table, guaranteeing you can't possibly die, and then we move on to our lives.
Let's see if I can get 20. No. Okay, disadvantage on all checks.
I refuse to play out a torture scene, so Wiggletoes tells you where the hideout is, and then he croaks.
Okay.
Now you're at the hideout.
Oh, what happened?
He told us everything. Caved.
Cool.
Neil was disappointed.
Oh, just everything?
Okay?
I missed that bit.
So I assumed you just tortured Wiggletoes, and he told you where the hideout was, and now you're there.
Oh, wicked. Okay.
Yeah, it was incredibly quick. It's one of those ones where, you know, you're watching the movie and nothing happens, and then you miss one sentence and you have no idea what's going on for the rest of the thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of just wondering how we torched him now. I think in my own head lore, Wiggletoes ironically doesn't like it when people wiggle his toes. And that was his method of torture.
He
We've
doesn't like
figured
when
it out.
people ask him why he's called Wiggletoes, and then make him
Yeah.
wiggle his toes.
No, don't ever tell me that. Don't ever ask me that. It's death.
No,
Amazing.
please.
Please don't ask me that. Why
So
my
in the
name
final. Well, you're in you found our hideout. Maybe. Who knows? This is
Who
where
knows?
Wiggletoes told you to go. End of session.
I think you'll find there's 6 minutes left.
I think you'll find it's 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Please.
4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Into the cave.
Oh, yeah, right. And scene.
And see.